When I think about what GTA 6 Online could become, the biggest thing that keeps coming back to my mind is whether Rockstar is finally going to evolve the online experience into something that feels like a real world instead of just a giant content treadmill. Because if you look back at the history of GTA Online, it's honestly kind of insane how much it changed over time. In the beginning, it was basically controlled chaos. Players loading into Los Santos, stealing cars, messing around with friends, racing, doing contact missions, surviving public lobbies, and eventually getting into heists. That simplicity was a huge part of why people loved it, but somewhere along the way, GTA Online slowly transformed into something way bigger than just multiplayer Grand Theft Auto. It almost became this strange hybrid between a crime sandbox and a live service MMO. Suddenly you weren't just doing jobs anymore, you were buying businesses, managing operations, collecting passive income, unlocking criminal empires, and building entire routines around making money. And really quickly, if you're hyped for GTA 6 and enjoy these deeper discussions and speculation videos, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more GTA content because there's going to be a lot to talk about over the next year. Now personally, I think the evolution of GTA Online was both one of Rockstar's greatest ideas and also one of the biggest reasons the mode became frustrating at times. Because on one hand, the constant progression gave players a reason to keep coming back. Every update introduced another path to build your empire. CEO businesses, biker clubs, gun running, nightclubs, salvage operations, agencies, chop shops, cargo routes, all of it added more long-term goals. There was almost always another property to buy, another upgrade to chase, or another system to optimize. That long-term progression loop is honestly a huge reason why GTA Online lasted as long as it did, but at the same time, I think most players would agree the experience also became exhausting in certain ways. The game got bigger, but it also became cluttered. A lot of the systems started feeling disconnected from each other, almost like layers stacked on top of layers over an old foundation, and eventually a lot of players stopped asking, "What's fun?" and started asking, "What's efficient?" That's where I think GTA 6 Online has a massive opportunity. I don't think Rockstar should completely abandon the business and progression systems they created. Clearly those mechanics worked. Owning properties, running criminal fronts, building passive income, and slowly growing your status inside the world all make sense for a modern GTA experience. But what absolutely needs to change is the way all of it feels. The next version should feel less like managing menus and timers and more like actually living inside a criminal world. If I own a nightclub, I want to feel connected to it. I want to physically walk through it, customize it, see NPCs reacting to it, maybe even influence how the business operates. If I run smuggling routes, I want that operation to feel dynamic instead of just repeating the exact same delivery mission forever. One thing GTA Online sometimes struggled with was making businesses feel like glorified vending machines. Buy supplies, wait, sell product, repeat. I think GTA 6 Online needs to push way beyond that. Imagine businesses that actually evolve over time, depending on your choices. Maybe your operation becomes more legal on the surface, while secretly handling illegal work behind the scenes. Maybe certain areas of the map react differently depending on what your crew controls. Maybe your criminal reputation changes how NPCs treat you. That kind of stuff would make the world feel way more alive. And honestly, I think Rockstar has the perfect setting for this now, with Leonida, because one of the things I really hope they focus on is making the online world itself feel active, even when you are not grinding money. GTA Online eventually became so focused on efficiency that players sometimes ignored the actual world around them. In GTA 6 Online, I want the world itself to matter more. Random events, citywide activities, changing environments, live situations happening around the map, things that make the server feel like an actual shared place instead of just a lobby full of icons. Rockstar already experimented with this a little through free mode events and business battles, but I think GTA 6 could take that idea much further. Imagine massive police crackdowns in certain districts, random storms affecting smuggling routes, illegal street racing scenes that naturally appear at night, or faction-style conflicts between different player groups. That's the kind of thing that would make the world memorable. I also really hope Rockstar learns from one of the best decisions they ever made late into GTA Online's life cycle, and that's allowing players to run businesses in invite-only sessions. That change alone made the game so much less frustrating for solo players, because, let's be honest, there's a difference between exciting chaos and annoying chaos. A lot of people enjoy GTA for the atmosphere, progression, customization, and social experience, not just constant griefing every few minutes. So for GTA 6 Online, I think Rockstar should fully embrace different playstyles from the start. If players want full chaos public lobbies, let them have it. If people want more co-op focused experiences, roleplay style servers, business grinding with friends, or slower immersive gameplay, support that too. And speaking of roleplay, I honestly think this is one of the biggest conversations around GTA 6 Online now. Rockstar clearly understands how huge RP became. They bought CFX.RE, the team behind 5M and Red M, and they've openly acknowledged how important roleplay communities are to the GTA ecosystem. Now personally, I don't think Rockstar is going to turn GTA 6 Online into some ultra-hardcore roleplay simulator, and honestly, I don't think they should. But I do think they're going to lean much harder into social systems. Better housing systems, more interactive interiors, more reasons to hang out in the world, better crew identity, more customization that actually means something, more ways for players to create routines beyond just making money. And honestly, that's probably one of the biggest lessons Rockstar learned from both GTA Online and 5M. People stay invested way longer when they feel connected to the world itself. That's why I think GTA 6 Online needs more everyday activities too. Not just robberies and combat, but gyms, clubs, bars, boating, fishing, underground racing scenes, sports, random jobs, casinos, social spaces, concerts, events, and smaller activities that make logging into the game feel enjoyable even when you are not trying to maximize profit. Because one thing GTA Online slowly lost over time was the feeling that you could just exist inside the world casually. Everything eventually became about efficiency, grinding, and optimizing routes, and that leads into another huge topic, the economy. Early GTA Online made money feel exciting. Later, GTA Online often made money feel exhausting. Prices inflated massively, the grind became longer, and for a lot of players, the experience shifted from building a criminal empire to endlessly farming for the next overpriced vehicle or property. I really hope Rockstar handles progression differently this time. I still want expensive things to exist, I still want long-term goals, but I want earning money to feel varied and rewarding instead of repetitive. The best progression systems make players feel motivated, not trapped. And if I had to summarize what I really want GTA 6 Online to be, it would basically come down to this. Take the ambition of GTA Online, but make it feel more immersive, more connected, and more alive. Keep the businesses, but make them deeper. Keep the progression, but reduce the repetitive grind. Keep the scale, but make the world itself matter more day to day. Give solo players meaningful ways to play. Give crews stronger identities. Give role players better tools. Give chaos players their own spaces. And most importantly, make Leonida feel like a world players are actually living in together instead of just farming for money. Because honestly, this might end up being one of the most important parts of GTA 6 as a whole. The single player is obviously going to be incredible. Rockstar almost never misses with that side of things. But the online side is where the long-term future of the game really exists now. GTA Online became one of the biggest multiplayer games ever made, but it also showed Rockstar exactly what worked and what didn't over the last decade. Some systems were brilliant, some systems burned players out, and now GTA 6 Online has the chance to take all of those lessons and finally build something that feels like the next true evolution of the franchise. Not just a bigger GTA Online, but a more immersive online world entirely. Anyway, let me know what you want to see from GTA 6 Online. What features do you think should return? And what things do you think Rockstar should completely leave behind this time around? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like because it really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for more GTA 6 discussions, theories, and updates. And as always, stay hyped, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next one.